Right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's lovely to have you on the call. This is our UK opportunity call that we hold every Wednesday evening at 9 o'clock. The purpose of this call is for people to learn about the business and understand the business and the concept of this business. So I'll just tell you a little bit about myself. I've had a traditional business now for around 26 years, and I came into a multi-level marketing company just around 3.5 years ago, and then went into rev share around 2 years ago, and cryptocurrency just over a year, 15 months. And over that period of time, I've learned an awful lot. And what I do love about this industry is the fact of residual income, because my work is very much hands-on. I do 12-hour shifts. I just finished at 8:45, and it is a physical job. And what I like about this is that I can do this around my family, and I can do this from home, so you can work from anywhere. So that's what brought me in initially. Now, I have been with a few different companies, and what I love about Autobtcbuilder is 3 or 4 facts, but they're very important to me. I liked the fact that it was affordable. We always say, don't put something into a business that you can't afford to lose. This is an affordable business. Now, Bitcoin is obviously on the rise, so obviously it's getting a little bit more expensive, but we're talking a few pounds. At the moment, we're talking just over £100. So to set up a business on that amount is great, because you are going to be independent business owners when you join this business. So therefore, you're responsible for your own business. And you can't get many business for just over £100. So that really appealed to me. What I also liked was how easy the compensation plan was to understand. A lot of compensation plans are very in-depth. There's many aspects to it, and it's hard to understand, never mind being able to present it to somebody who could be interested in the business. With this one, it's easy and it's simple. And because of that, it is duplicatable, which means that you will feel very confident very quickly being able to present it to somebody else and make somebody else aware of this amazing opportunity that we have. Now, we're very lucky because we've got somebody on the call tonight called Martin Auckland, who is somebody I've worked with for well over a year now, and he's going to do a presentation for us this evening of our compensation plan, so it can be a little bit more clear for you. I will keep an eye on the chat, but we will also open up to question and answers at the end of the call as well. So Martin, would you like to share your screen and go through the Autobtcbuilder compensation plan, please?
Okay, thank you. I'll just get rid of my face. Okay. Welcome everybody to the call tonight. As Alison said, I'm going to do the presentation of the compensation plan for Autobtcbuilder. Now, the great thing with Autobtcbuilder is that it's not cryptocurrency mining, it's not trading, it's not an investment club. So if you're looking to put a chunk of money down and get a return on investment, then this perhaps isn't something for you. What this actually is actually a learning platform, an educational platform. It's an opportunity to learn some information about cryptocurrency. But there's a great opportunity of actually earning some money. And this is what we're going to show you tonight. Now, you'll see with the information on the screen that they actually pay you by the hour. Not at the end of the month, not at the end of the week, not when you reach a certain amount of bonuses, but actually on the hour. So just to explain that, essentially if you reach a bonus at 1/2 the hour or 1/4 to the hour or 25 minutes to the hour, on the top of the hour, you will receive that bonus in your back office. And that can happen as many times as you like throughout the day. And we call this the 2x2 follow me matrix. Now I'm going to go through the matrix and system today, or the matrices, and I'm going to show you how you can actually get to level 3 in the matrix. So you'll see here that there are actually 6 levels to the plan, and the entry level into at the very beginning into level 1 is 0.0167 BTC. Now, as a rough translation of that, I had a look on Google just a few moments ago. In pounds, that'll be 112 pounds. It'll be 127 euros, or approximately $151. Now, don't be put off if you're if you've not come across Bitcoin or cryptocurrency before, the fact of the entry level being paid in BTC or Bitcoin. They pay you in Bitcoin and you pay in Bitcoin. They've decided to use Bitcoin because it's an international currency. It could have been yen, it could have been euros, dollars, any of those things, but they decided the international currency of Bitcoin was a great opportunity because this business is global. And as we're already seeing, if you look at the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin's actually on the rise. In fact, it's been on the rise for quite a few years now, and it goes up and down all the time. But you'll find that over a period of time, when you're going through these levels, that your value that you're getting back will be more than potentially what it is today. So basically 6 levels. And if you work your way through these 6 levels, you'll find at the top, you can actually earn just over 12 Bitcoin going through all 6 levels. But bear in mind, you've only paid once. You only pay once to enter the first level, and you don't have to pay anything more. So how does it work? It's a very simple system. It's so simple, it's easy to complicate. And I'll be honest, when I first looked at this system, I was looking for the catch. I thought it can't be that easy, but it is. It's simply you finding 2 people, and they each find 2 people. When they do that, you complete your first matrix, and you receive a cycle bonus of 0.5 BTC. Now, for those of you who have probably worked it out already, that's approximately 3 times the cost that you put in. So you've 3 times your money just by introducing 2 people, and they've introduced 2 people, and you've completed your matrix. And if you want at this stage, you can take your Bitcoin, take it to the exchange, swap it for fiat money, euros, pounds, whatever you want it to be, and go away with your money. But there are other options. You can actually cycle up into level 2. Now, it's not by coincidence that the entry cost into level 2 is actually that 0.5 BTC that you just earned, because that is the money that starts you into the next level. And the 0.5 triples up again when you complete that next level. But that's just one of the options, because what also happens, and this, I'm going the wrong way, apologies. This actually happens whether you take your money and run or cycle up into level 2. You find that your first matrix, that one we've just completed, actually recycles. It opens up again. So you can introduce 2 more people if you wish. Now that doesn't cost you anything. Now, you've already paid once in, you've used the matrix, you've potentially cycled up into level 2, you've got level 1 all over again for free, and off you go again. So we're going to show you through getting through to the 3rd matrix, and you'll see that you're at the top there with your first 2 people who have each introduced 2 people, and you'll see already another group of people have arrived because the duplication continues. Everybody introduces 2 people. Now, there's not a limit. You can add more if you wish. But if everybody introduces 2 and they introduce 2, you'll build a massive business in no time at all. So as we said, that next layer have come down on the bottom there. And what happens now? Essentially, we completed 2 more matrices. The 2 people that you introduced, they've both cycled up, and they follow you into the next matrix. We say follow you because everybody that you introduce follows you into the next matrix, and we'll show you a little bit more about that. So those first 6 people, those 2 who introduced 2, you've moved up, and the next layer have moved up. You'll see already at the bottom of the screen some more people have arrived because the duplication continues. You're probably seeing a pattern here already. 2 people, 2 people, 2 people. So the next level comes in at the bottom, and that means the bottom level of your first matrix have all just cycled up. So that's 4 more people that are actually cycling up and following you. And let's just assume that they're all going to go into your level 2. They all want to progress. Your level 1, you're at the top, and those 6 people under you have all progressed into level 2. You'll see the faces all there exactly the same. But here's the thing, because it's a follow me matrix, not only have they followed you into level 2, they've also followed you into the new level 1. Now, what that means to you essentially is you've earned the level 1 bonus of 0.5 BTC because you've completed the level 1 a second time. Now, when we completed it the first time, we used those funds to open up level 2. But when you've used the recycled matrix, when you've used it a second time, or a third time, or a fourth time, as many times as you like, you actually receive that BTC. And that is in your back office and free for you to take away, because there's actually nothing more that you need to buy in this system. So you can see quite easily going through the 6 matrices the first time, reusing them the second time, you can actually earn some BTC or an income along the way whilst you're still heading for those 12 Bitcoins at the top of level 6. So just to recap, there's you who finds 2, and they each find 2. And up you go into the next cycle or the next level. And that's what we call the 2x2 follow me matrix. Now, please don't be put off if that seems too simple. And there'll certainly be a recording out there and you can watch it a few times if it didn't make sense. You just got to decide if you're coming with us. You've got to decide if you're the kind of person that could find 2 people. Now, there's no time limit. You can do it in the first couple of hours if you wish. You can do it in the first couple of weeks, the first couple of months. There's no time limit to this system. You work it at your own pace. But the sooner you get started, the sooner those people have a chance to introduce 2 more people. And that is simply the system. So thank you very much for watching. And we're going to have some question times.
Okay, so now it's a great opportunity to just ask any questions. You can either unmute yourselves, we'll take one by one, or you can pop them in the chat and I will keep an eye on them. And we'll go through anything that you may be curious of. Also, as a team, we have team training on a Monday night. Like I said, we do this call on a regular basis. So I think someone's unmuted himself because I could just hear something. Has anybody got any questions, please?
I have. So what I want to ask was, what's the best way on advertising this in like getting yourself out there in front of an audience of people?
Okay. So you've got obviously many different options of being able to do that. I'm just going to mute you, Daniel, whilst I'm just answering you just because there's background noise where you are. The main one that we're actually obviously using nowadays is a form of social media. So that will be by representing yourself on your social media, whether it's on your Facebook timeline, whether it's on your Snapchat, which I don't personally do, or your Instagram, so that you're actually creating a presence on there and people are starting to follow you. And you don't have to just, generally, if you look at mine, I don't actually name a business. I just kind of discuss about opportunities and how opportunities can change my life and others. And then people will message you and say, you know, what do you do? Could you give me a little bit more information? So that is a great way to actually start, but that takes time to build up. And I have actually got a help and support group that I've just started to set up for people, but it will be an accountability group as well. And anybody can join, but you do need to be accountable to what we do every day, because if you wanted to go down that path, which is really advisable in this line of work, because obviously we work from our phones, then you do need to be in a routine, a daily method to be able to keep on top of it, because it's all about the algorithms and where you're actually placed in on Facebook, on people's timelines. If you only post 2 or 3 times a week, you're not really going to be seen. So there is a method to that, which we can go through that. We did a lot of that on the training on the last Monday night. Then obviously your other ways are, which a lot of people are going back to, is actually presentations. So you could have a coffee morning, have some friends round, or wine and nibbles, or you could actually hire the back room of a hall, a community centre, or a pub, and you could actually put it up on a screen, which is what I used to do, and present it to people. And you could actually announce that you're doing that the first Thursday of every month, and just actually obviously be talking about it with people. And I've been to somewhere there's been hundreds in the room, and I've been to somewhere there's just been a handful of us. So you've got those options, and obviously you've got leaflets. We also have a great tool with the business called Pocket Funnel, which is something that we're actually promoting or making people more aware of over these last few weeks, which will give you many options to be able to promote your business, which helps people that are new to the business and are lacking a little bit of confidence. There are recorded voice messages on there that you can send through Messenger. There are posts on there for Facebook. There are all the videos on there. So that is a great tool, which is an additional cost, but it's a phenomenally successful tool to help to build up your leads and your contacts, and also whilst you're actually learning the business. The other thing is using your uplines. So therefore, you could, like I did yesterday with Daniel, was, go in a three-way chat with someone whilst you're actually learning the business, because you've got to remember this is duplicatable. So therefore, you need to learn to be able to do that for your downlines. And that's why it's paramount that you're on this call until you know the compensation plan yourself. So there's lots of different things we've got there. We've got a Facebook group that Martin and I have done ready to basically just share with everyone now, and all your tools will be in there. So if somebody wants to know where the video is or wants to know information about our CEO, then you could just go to the Facebook channel and share it from there rather than trying to scroll and trying to find things. So there's many tools there to try and help you. And sometimes it's just about actually thinking a little bit out of the box as well. But the main thing is to talk to people. Just talk. Everybody says, how are you and what you've been up to? And you could just say, oh, I'm in this great opportunity, really enjoying it. So it's just being open with people. Does that help, Daniel?
It does, yes, it does. What about also like a Telegram group or something like that? Do you have that in place?
We don't, because it's not something that I feel necessary at this moment in time, because if I have everybody, I mean, this is obviously, going on to people that are actually joined rather than an opportunity call, but it's just easy if I have everybody in chats that I can share the information straight away. It's so much easier for me personally to look after.
Okay. All right.
To actually go and find my app for that, even though obviously I do need it for the work, businesses. It's just not something that's actually as quick and easy and viable for me. But if you want to do that, then that's your choice. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah, I got you. All right. Good. Yeah.
No problem. Okay, have we got any other questions at all? Can we help anyone? Anybody new to the business, or anybody wants to know anything in particular? Well, whilst everybody's having a think, I think we ought to unmute a Mr. James Wiggins here, who is sneaked onto our call. I'm just going to make sure he's there first before I start to do an intro. He may have gone off somewhere. So, hi, James.
Because it's only going to make you money. It's going to be your tools of the trade.
Hey, can you?
Oh, I just muted you quickly. Hear another voice.
All right, let me. Hold on one sec.
Okay, well, once you're getting sorted, I'll just do an intro. So for people, I think you will all know who James Wiggins is. James Wiggins is one of my uplines, and he's based in the States. I do believe he's actually with Joelle at the moment, who is my upline, and they've been working so hard to provide this pocket funnel actual tool for us. So I think they may be working on that together at the moment. And the pocket funnel, I will share all those details. If you want to private message me, I will share all those details for you. And it is also in our Facebook group that we're going to open up tonight for people. So I've known James for 8 to 9 months, but been working with him for around 6 weeks, and he's always a huge support, and had me in tears on Saturday morning with his motivational speech. So it's lovely to hear from you, James. It's nice that you joined us, and I'll say a few words.
Absolutely. I had to go hide in the lunchroom because everybody is out there going nuts. Joel's actually with some people getting them set up, and I tell you, we've been recording some amazing things that you're going to be very excited about within the Pocket Funnel whole system. From it's literally, we're putting together clips, audio clips. So how to register, how to so if someone doesn't understand how to register, if they have Pocket Funnel, they can go in the back office, boom, send it out. All everything that you could possibly think of. And Allison or the team, if you have questions that you want us to record, and they'll all be less than a minute. That's the goal. And they'll be in the back end of Pocket Funnel. So now we're not talking, because we all understand one thing about our industry is when we are talking, there's no telling what the message will be. You know, I mean, Martin, when I first got started, I used to call it Bitcoin, Bigcoin. I didn't know it was Bitcoin. I thought it was Bitcoin. So I was like, what do you mean? Bitcoin? What is Bitcoin? I'm not doing no Bitcoin. It sounds hokey and everything else. Little did I know it was Bitcoin. So that's what we've been working on. I'm back out here. We flew back out here, and we've been going 24/7, and we truly and honestly appreciate everything that you guys are doing, your belief. And you don't know, but Allison is on top. If you don't know, 24/7. I mean, she wants to know what's going on, because she really loves her UK family and UK team. And I think she's starting to love her US team as well. But I know she really she really loves you guys, and we're really working hard to make sure that this company is here and around for a very, 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 very long time. And Mr. Agason, I spoke to him a short while ago. A lot of updates will be on the website. So you will be able to go there and do your own homework, own research on the company, on the owner, and everything is getting done in a very timely fashion. So I just definitely wanted to say that. And again, appreciate you guys. And Martin, thank you for teaching me about this comp plan, because I use your stuff, right? See, hey, Allison, and I share with everybody that Martin created it the first time. So you got to do it the first time. After that, I can say I did it. No.
Hey, we're open for improvements, James. Just dig in. That's why I put it out there for everyone.
Oh, no, I'm just joking. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. And we're getting it together, team. We're almost done here with getting all these recordings done. But after that, I am back in the trenches, because I hate being confined in offices, and I want to be out there in the trenches. So I'll be out there with you guys every single day.
What we haven't told you, James.
I'm sorry?
What we haven't told you, James, and what we might as well say now, because I believe your wife is there with you, is that we're going to organise a UK event for very soon, and we've kind of pushed ourselves to numbers, and we thought if we got decent numbers, you may come over.
Oh, my – what? Wait, where's my wife? I have to bring – I'm coming. No. I am there. I will bring Joelle. We will be there. Definitely.
Excellent. That'd be fantastic.
And my word is my bond, Allison.
Yeah, I do. No, that's wonderful. No, thank you so
that
much
would be awesome.
for being there. I know you're very busy, so I'll catch up with you.
Oh, we love you guys.
And no, thank you. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm just going to mute you, so lovely. So that's, what a treat. That was an excellent treat for us to have our American uplines just pop on there. So do we have any other questions? And if not, I'm just going to wrap up the call. We've got all that. And obviously, if anybody wants to PM me if you need any help or any support, if you need any help and support in a three-way chat, then that's what we're here for. And if you're not on board, please go back to the person who invited you on this call. It is paramount that you do that. You go back to the person who invited you on this call and come and join us, and let's do some cycling. Okay, thank you, everyone. Good night.